Think about the person who keeps canceling plans, always tired, always not feeling great, always saying, maybe another time. Most people assume that means something is wrong, but psychology tells a very different story. For some people, staying home isn't avoidance, it's protection. Protection of energy, focus, and emotional balance. If a quiet evening alone feels better than going out, this video might explain more about you than you expect. People don't recharge the same way. Some feel more alive in busy places. Noise, movement, constant interaction give them energy. But others lose energy the longer they're around people, even when the interaction is enjoyable. Their system slowly drains. For them, calm isn't empty, it's necessary. Home becomes the only place where the body fully relaxes, where the mind stops bracing itself, where the battery actually recharges. There's a simple reason for this. Everyone has a different tolerance for stimulation. Some need more input to feel good. Others feel better with less. This isn't fear. It isn't laziness. It's how the nervous system stays regulated. But solitude offers more than rest. For many people, staying home creates something rare, a sense of control. Outside, the world is unpredictable. Unexpected noise, unplanned conversations, constant small demands on attention. At home, those demands disappear. You control the light, you choose the sounds, you decide the pace. For people who are highly sensitive to their environment, that control isn't a luxury, it's stabilizing. And here's where people often get it wrong. Staying home doesn't mean nothing is happening. In fact, for many people, this is where the most mental activity happens. Quiet time supports creativity and deep thinking. Ideas don't usually form in crowded places. They appear when the mind has room to wander. Late at night, early in the morning, in still moments with no pressure to perform. Let me ask you something. When you're alone, do you feel bored or do you feel clearer? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how this shows up for you. Now, here's the uncomfortable part. Not everyone stays home for the same reason. For some people, solitude feels peaceful. For others, it feels heavy. Sometimes staying in is about rest. Other times, it's about avoiding something that feels overwhelming. From the outside, those situations look identical. From the inside, they feel completely different. So the real question isn't whether you stay home, it's why. Does staying in leave you calmer and more grounded, or does the idea of going out feel emotionally exhausting before it even begins? One is recovery, the other is retreat, and knowing the difference matters. For people who truly thrive at home, life isn't smaller, it's quieter. Joy shows up in small rituals, the same coffee routine, the same seat on the couch, the way the room changes as the light fades. These moments don't look impressive online, but they feel real. Some psychologists describe this as a low stimulation preference. These people don't need constant novelty. Their inner world already gives them enough to engage with. So if you turn down invitations without guilt, if a solo weekend genuinely satisfies you, if comfort feels better than chasing experiences, you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over noise, for peace over performance. And here's the thing most people never hear. This same wiring affects how you handle stress, relationships, and pressure in ways you probably don't realize yet. The next video breaks that part down. Once you see it, you'll understand yourself differently.